The family of a man shot and killed by 2 Orlando police officers last year is suing the city, claiming excessive force and wrongful death in a federal lawsuit filed Tuesday. Eric Provost was killed in January 2016 at his condo at Courtney Landing, near Lee Vista Boulevard. His family is asking for $5.5 million, according to the lawsuit. Officers went to Provost's home after his father called police and told them his son said someone was trying to break into the condo. Police said Provost opened the door and pointed an airsoft gun, a non-lethal weapon that looks real, at the officers, police said. Officers told Provost to put down the gun, but he didn't, they said. Officers Sonia Saunders and Tino Cruz shot at Provost, who fell to the floor. A neighbor, a military veteran, came out with a gun, but he put it on the ground when asked, according to police. Officer Sonia Saunders told the Florida Department of Law Enforcement that Provost got up and started running toward her and the neighbor's gun. She shot Provost dead. The officers were cleared of any wrongdoing by the state attorney's office. The lawsuit paints a much different picture. Citing neighbors, it says the officers never gave any verbal commands to him before opening fire. After the initial shooting, Provost got up after a few minutes and began running toward Cruz with his hands up near his head, the lawsuit said. Saunders told Provost to stop, and then shot him several times, the lawsuit said. Cruz also fired, it said. The lawsuit pointed out neither officer used a non-lethal weapon such as a taser despite not seeing any weapon on him before the second set of shots. With utter indifference and conscious disregard, defendants failed to use less than lethal force and slash or tactics which would not have resulted in the death of Eric Provost, the lawsuit said. An OPD spokeswoman pointed to the state attorney's office finding the officers did nothing wrong after an investigation by the FDLE. An internal affairs investigation also cleared the officers. She declined further comment. D. Harris at OrlandoSentinel.com, 407-420-5471 or at DeViaris's. OPD, man killed by officers had airsoft gun that looked real. A Leesburg police officer stopped a bicyclist for not having a working tail light. Police said the bicyclist fired a shot at the officer. A Leesburg police officer stopped a bicyclist for not having a working tail light. Police said the bicyclist fired a shot at the officer. A Leesburg police officer stopped a bicyclist for not having a working tail light. Police said the bicyclist fired a shot at the officer. A Leesburg police officer stopped a bicyclist for not having a working tail light. Police said the bicyclist fired a shot at the officer. Christopher Miller and his brother, Levon Shin, are each charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder related to a April 16, 2016 shooting that left 2 dead and 4 injured. Christopher Miller and his brother, Levon Shin, are each charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder related to a April 16, 2016 shooting that left 2 dead and 4 injured. Orlando police are searching for the suspect who robbed and shot a man at a Super 8 hotel near Universal.